Hey guys, it's Danny. We're revving up for cruise night. Let's cruise the streets and see what we can find. Hey guys, it's me, Danny, here for Hopewell Cruise Night. And I am here with Roger, and he is going to tell us all about his LaSalle.
This is a 1935 LaSalle. They were made by Cadillac. They started making LaSalles in 1928, and they made them until 1940. It was a cheap Cadillac, made in the factory of Cadillac, sold in the Cadillac dealerships, and it was called the companion car to Cadillac.
When did you purchase this car?
I purchased this car in 1966. It was out of an estate, and I found out about it and pursued it and thought it would be pretty neat. It was a 31-year-old car at that time.
Any crazy stories in this car?
Oh yeah. There is. Took a trip to the World's Fair up in Canada. I have a 1936 Peterborough canoe that I had on top of the car, tied fast, and we went on a camping trip up there, and the car broke down 2 times.
Is it for sale?
No, it's not for sale. No, not for sale.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, we're here with Rich and Emma, and they're going to tell us a little bit about this sweet cat right back here.
This is a 1955 Chevy Bel Air. It's a 2-door sedan. I've had this car for about 7 or 8 years now. The paint on it and the interior were done in 1986, but I've done a lot of work on the engine, some other performance things like the radiator, changing the AC, and customizing the interior and suspension, things like that.
Very nice. Now, where did you get this car?
Actually, I picked it up in Jersey. It's a California car, but I'm the third owner in New Jersey, so it's been this way for a while.
Okay. Now, Emma, we're not allowed to eat in this car, right?
Right.
No, so no French fries and ketchup. None of that going on, right?
Water's okay.
Water's okay. Very good. Now, any funny stories about this car? Anything crazy happen? Did we
I don't let the crazy things
drive
happen.
it off a cliff or anything?
Absolutely
out
not.
Into the sunset? No. We
Nope.
take it nice and easy with this one, right?
Nice and easy. It's fast, but it doesn't have to be all the time.
Right. We treat her like a lady, of course. Now, is this for sale?
It's not. Well, everything's for sale.
Okay.
But
All
it's
right.
not really for sale.
Okay. All right. So you keep this one for yourself.
I would just have to
then.
buy another one.
Right. Okay. Very good. Well, thank you so much, guys, for talking to us.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Have a good one. So after seeing some brilliant colors on these cars, we come across this more subtle beauty, and we have Bill here who's going to tell us about his Volvo. What's up, Bill?
Hi. This is a 1965 Volvo P1800 that I bought new in Sweden in 1965. So I'm the original owner of this car, and I have loved it ever since.
This is all original. Have you done anything to it?
All original. All I've done is kept up the things that have worn out, and not very much is worn out.
How did you get this over here?
They had a program that if you bought the car here in the United States, paid for it here, and then went over to Sweden, drove it for 6,000 miles, he brought it back as a used car, and they shipped it back for free.
So you kept the European plates on there?
Right. They have a New Jersey plate on the back, so I don't get stopped.
Now, how much did you buy this car for?
I paid $3,500 for it in 1965, half from my parents as a graduation gift, and half from me from having worked a long time to save up for it.
How did you find this car?
I just happened to see one when I was in grade school, and I loved it ever since. So when I finally got old enough and enough money, I bought one.
Now, would you sell this car?
Never.
Never?
Never.
Not even if I paid you all in hundreds and I gave you like a couple hamburgers?
Nope.
No.
You get attached to a car after this number of years. It'll be 50 years old in a few years. So.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for talking to us.
It was a pleasure.
Have
Thank
a great
you.
night. Hey guys, Danny here, and I have Jack right next to me, and he's going to tell us about his Studebaker pickup.
Right. This is a 1951 Studebaker pickup truck. I purchased it 35 years ago at an estate sale. I purchased it and I spray painted it about 34 years ago.
You did this with spray paint?
Yeah, with just
one can.
No, not one can. Just a
big can. One big can.
Little Craftsman type sprayer. And then I I cleaned it up, and then about the last 3 or 4 years, I decided to put it on the road.
Okay.
And then I put new brake pads, new brake linings. It had a rebuilt motor.
Now, what's the top speed on this little lady?
About 40, 45.
That's it, 45 miles. So you're not doing any donuts or
You
anything.
can only drive 35 anyway on the roads. Really, that's the way it was. You're going back 50, 60 years ago.
So you weren't involved in any high-speed chases or anything?
No, not here.
If I offered you like $27.50 and a ham sandwich, would you sell it to me?
Not really. Not today. Someday it will be. Right.
Well, thanks so much for talking with us.
Oh, thank you. Nice meeting you.
You
folks.
too.
Bye now. Take care.
Hey guys, it's Danny with Hopewell Cruise Nights, and I'm here with Ed and one of my absolute favorite cars, the Camaro. Please tell us a little bit about this.
1969 Camaro. It's got a small block Chevy in it. It's the original motor that came with the car. It is worked a little bit, but basically the car's original, like out of the factory with a 4-speed, and it's a hobby of mine to get it in the shape that it's in now.
Nice, and where'd you get this?
I actually bought it from an older gentleman from Brick, New Jersey.
Anything crazy happen in this car? I mean, this is a pretty sexy little number.
Yeah, no, nothing crazy like that. But
Nope, no police chases, no bank robberies, highway murders.
no, nothing like that. I'm actually a police officer, so.
I knew that. Is this for sale?
If you ask my wife, it's for sale, but me, I'm a little more wanting to keep it. But
What are you thinking price-wise?
I know what I have into it, and I probably shouldn't say it because if my wife does happen to watch this, I'll get in a lot of trouble. But basically, they tell me a car like this I could get probably anywhere from, I don't know, maybe like some dollars for.
Don't tell your wife that.
No.
I won't tell her. Don't anybody tell her. Ed, thank you so much for chatting with us. Absolutely
Nice
beautiful.
talking to you.
I'm here with my friend Matt, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his car. Matt, tell us about this beauty.
This is a 1939 LaSalle 5019 four-door sedan. One of 23,000 built that year. It's a 14-year project, finally finished last year, and now I'm enjoying it.
This is beautiful. Is this the original color?
Yes, it's the original color.
And this is a V8?
It's a flathead V8, 3-speed transmission.
Any babies born in the back seat or anything like that?
No, not yet.
No? Is this for sale?
Never.
So if I offered you like $27.50, you wouldn't take it? All right, Matt. Very cool. Where are you from?
From Belmead.
Okay.
I have a restoration shop, Harlingen Garage. We do restoration, mechanical restoration. That's why it took me 14 years to finish it, because I'm doing everybody else's cars first.
All right, so he's lazy. That's what we know.
Lazy? I'm doing everybody else's work first.
Well, this is beautiful. Thank you so much, Matt. Thanks for taking the time out to talk
right.
to us, and we'll see you hopefully at the next cruise night.
We're having fun.
I'm here with Tom, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this minty cool baby back here.
This is my 1937 Ford Coupe. Come out of New Hampshire. I bought it 2.5 years ago. It was a gift from my wife when she passed away, and she's my co-pilot. And I have a lot of fun with it. It keeps me out, keeps me busy. We're out 3-4 nights a week with it. In fact, we're going to another car show tomorrow. And it's just a lot of fun. I've always wanted one. Waited a long time, finally got one.
Very nice. Now, is this the original color, or did you do this?
It was like that when I got it. Ford didn't produce this color in 1937. Most cars were either black or a red. But it's a pretty color. A lot of people like it.
Now, I heard this is a little combination car here. We got a little switcheroo on the motor. What's going on?
Yeah, well, we're driving a Ford with a Chevy motor, and but most people go that route. The Chevy motors are easier to maintain, and the cost for the maintenance on a car is a little bit cheaper on a Chevy. But it's lots of fun. No power steering, so it'll keep you in shape.
Got to use those ab muscles, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Have a great night.
You guys have a good time, okay?
Hey guys, I'm here with Wayne, and he's going to tell us about this little beauty here. This looks like tomato from Cars. Is this?
No.
Am I correct?
No.
Nowhere near that. Okay.
No.
Now, what is this little beauty?
It's a 56 F100 Ford.
Okay. All right.
So
Now I see it's got one eyeball, and there's a cyclops.
that's there covering up the hole where the heater motor blower is supposed to be.
What do you do? Just put an eyeball over it, right?
Yep.
Now, where'd
So-
you get this little thing?
Actually, I found it down the other end of town. It was sitting behind Castoro's
Wow.
down there, and it was getting ready to be hauled to the salvage yard. So I saved it.
Now, is this the original paint, I'm assuming? Or?
Yeah. Now
Okay.
the gray primer I put on there because fixing the rust.
Right, right.
So,
Very good. Now, is this little beauty for sale?
Not really, but everything has a price. Somebody offers me the right amount of money.
Okay.
So-
So like, let's say $3,000.
No.
And, no, not
No.
even if it was in all hundreds. No, not
No.
happening.
No.
Okay.
Not happening.
What if I threw in a ham sandwich?
No.
No, still no good. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
All right, Wayne. Well,
but,
thank you so much
oh,
for
you're
talking to
welcome.
us about it. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Hey guys, Danny here, Cruise Night 2013, and I'm here with the fabulous Paul, and we're here talking to him about his beautiful GTO. Tell us a little something about this.
It's a 1970 pepper green, original engine, trans and rear.
Pepper green, I love that color. Was that the original color?
Yep, pepper green. I added the 69 judge stripe to it. In 70, it was an option called the sport stripe, so I added that to it.
I see you have T-shirts on the front seats there.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
If we
the
take
seats
them-
still need to be recovered.
Okay.
That's the only thing that's left of it.
So we don't want to see the seats naked. Any like bank robberies performed in this car?
No.
Or children born
It's
in the
funny
back?
you say that because in 68, the commercial for the GTO was a bank robbery.
I know. That's why I said that. Have you gotten any speeding tickets in this car?
No, can't say I have.
Keep it on a
Keep on the
nice
down low, Yeah.
creeping around. Paul is creeping around town.
I've done some good speeds in it, but never got caught.
So this is not for sale.
Never.
Never. Nothing.
Going to my grave.
Going to your grave.
Yeah.
Really? Not even going to pass it. You're going to get buried in the car.
Yeah.
Paul, thank you so much.
Thanks.
Okay, guys, I'm here with Savage Sam, and we came across this brightly emblazoned beauty here. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a Chevy Love, 1975. It's got a Chevrolet Big Block in it, 468 cubic inch, 600 horsepower.
And it seems to be on fire. What's going on with that, Sam? Tell us a little bit.
Different kind of flames. It was done by Curry Walker, one of the famous artists.
What's the top speed in this puppy?
It's about 180 miles an hour.
You've done that?
Yeah.
I won't tell the cops. No. Okay. When did you get this?
I've had about 3 years now.
Where'd you get it from?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. My God, did you pick her up on the strip or what happened?
Well, I saw it on eBay,
Okay.
and it was partially done. So I bought it and finished it.
So you did this. You did all this work.
I've
Wow.
done most of it, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, is it for sale?
It is, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have in my pocket a turkey sandwich and 52 Buffalo Head nickels. What do you think of that offer?
You got it.
I bought a car. I just bought a car. I'm so excited, and it's on fire. Sam, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, I'm here with Phil, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this. What is this, a Hyundai?
No, it's a 1956 Meteor. It's a Canadian car. They made them in Canada in limited numbers. It's basically a 1956 Ford mechanically, and the body's 56 Ford, but the trim and the grille are specifically Canadian, uniquely Canadian.
So does it smell like maple syrup and bacon on the inside?
No, it smells like a maple tree, actually.
Does it really?
No, not really, but it's Canadian, Got to roll with it.
Yeah, very cool. So where exactly did you get this car from?
I got the car on eBay, and I got it in, I think it was February of 2006. And I grew up with these Canadian cars, and I'm thinking, whoa, someday I'm going to have one of those.
Yeah.
And I got lucky on eBay one night, and there it was, and I bid on it, and the rest, as I say, is history.
Oh, Phil, that is beautiful. So any crazy stories about this car that we should know of?
Let me think now. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't want anything to be too crazy. I don't want any dents or scratches.
Of course. So no burnouts. We're not doing
Oh,
any
no,
of
we
that.
don't do that. We can't keep up with the 396 Chevys and all those
So
things.
no rap videos for this car or anything
Oh, no,
like
nothing
that?
like that. No, we're just it's in a climate-controlled environment at home, and I
So
got
you keep it in the refrigerator?
No, it's actually better than that. It would freeze. The radiator would freeze up probably. But no, I keep it in my garage, and it's heated in the winter, and it's cooled in the summer. So she's living the good life.
I'll say. Now, did you paint this or?
No,
restore
actually,
it?
I got it off the truck the way you see it.
Wow.
But I had to do a lot of work underneath it. It needed suspension bushings, ball joints, motor mounts, and a couple tie rod ends. And I lowered the back a couple inches, but I'm going to remove those lowering blocks. I don't like the way it sits anymore, you know?
Hey,
It looks
you
like
don't
too
like
much.
the way it sits.
No, but it's dependable, and to me, dependability trumps the looks. You know, I can turn the key and
right.
it starts every time. I get where I want to go every time, and I'm happy.
That's right. Lady on the streets, right? Lady on the streets.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
You
what
got
we
it.
want. Now, not for sale, for sale?
No, well, everything's for sale. I mean, I'm even for sale at some price. But I have to wait. If somebody says they want it for $100,000, I'll just here you go, buddy.
not a bad
It's yours.
offer, right.
But I'm not sure what it's worth because I've never seen one advertised anywhere. They're kind of rare.
$5,000 in nickels not going to work for you.
Not gonna work
No?
unless they're really rare 1913 nickels.
How about Canadian dimes?
Oh no, they don't work at all.
All right.
No.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for talking to us,
My
Phil.
pleasure. Thank you so
Have
much.
a great evening.
You too.
All right, guys, Hopewell Cruise Night, and I have Stuart here with his glorious Mustang. Tell us about your car.
It's a 1971 Mustang convertible. It was my grandmother's. She bought it brand new in Princeton, New Jersey, right off the lot.
I could see Grandma doing some donuts in this, right? Little burnout before church.
I know. Well, my mother was up in arms about her mother buying this car.
Was it like a midlife crisis thing, or?
Apparently. So she had to do it. She just saw it in the lot and just drove right up and said, "I'm taking it."
Where is it originally from?
Right here in Princeton.
Oh, brand new, bought it
Brand new, right here in Princeton, Nassau Conover. And so she's taking it down to Hilton Head, South Carolina. And I went down there and basically rescued it for her and brought it back and restored it.
Beautiful. So this is a family heirloom, sort of. Okay, now, is this for sale?
It is not.
Not for sale. It's going to the grave.
That's right, baby. That's right.
Do you know what your grandmother paid for this when she bought it?
It was $6,500. And so she right off the lot, all original, nothing's changed.
How does it run?
It runs like a charm.
What's the top speed you've done in this?
110. I mean,
Whoa.
65.
That's all right. Yeah, the cops don't watch this show.
65.
Any tickets in this one?
Never. But I do remember her. I was following her, and she was pushing the pedal, and she got up to 115.
Granny's got a lead foot. Watch out.
She was nuts.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Stuart. Have a great night.
My pleasure.
Hey guys, I'm here with the original Mario of Mario Brothers. I know it doesn't look like it. He took his mustache off tonight and his red cap, and he's here. He's going to tell us a little bit about his car. Mario, what is this sweet puppy?
1957 Thunderbird. I restored it, everything but the paint. I did it all myself as a nut and bolt restoration. It's 4 years to do it. We drive it all the time. The wife usually comes with her car, but she didn't make it tonight. She's got a yellow Buick, but it's a great town, a great night to be out. We love it here. It's gorgeous.
This is a gorgeous car. Now, where did you find this sweet thing?
This came from Mississippi.
Really?
I bought it sight unseen. I looked in the paper. I always wanted one. Got it home. It was okay, but I had to take the whole thing apart. It was good, but it was fun, though.
A shabby chic Southern girl,
Yes.
if you will.
Yes.
Now, any burnouts or donuts you do in this thing?
No, it's historic. It's stock. I don't want to do that. It'll do it, but I don't want to do it.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
So, is this for sale?
No.
No.
I was offered $75,000. I don't want to sell it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, $3,500 in $100 bills is not going to work
No.
for you. All right. All right.
I appreciate it, though.
Thank you so much for talking to us
You're
at
welcome.
Cruise Night.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Mario.
Take care.
Hey guys, I'm here with Trevor and Betty, and they're going to tell us a little bit about this fabulous little machine here. What are we looking at here?
This is a 1942 World War II Willys Jeep. An MB is the model.
I'm a Jeep girl myself. I do love. Oh, Betty's out. She's done with this interview. She's had enough. Back to makeup, Betty. So now, have you? Did you get this? Was this the original color? Did you repaint it? What's the story behind this?
When I got it, my father found a guy that had two of them in a barn. It was like the classic barn find. I took it all apart, cleaned it all up, painted it. I'm very careful to say I did not restore it because there's too many purists out there that would tear it apart.
Right.
But I enjoy it. I use it. I've had it stuck up to the axles in mud.
It's beautiful. Is this like regulation? You can take this out, or do you get in trouble if you bring this out on the road?
No, it's perfectly legal, street legal to have.
Now I heard you say you flipped a coin. Have you ever flipped the Jeep?
No, I have not. No, I haven't been that rough on it.
All right.
I haven't broken anything yet either. Yet, knock on wood.
Yes.
No, but we have a lot of fun. I use parade. I do it taking parades and all kinds of things.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Running around on cruise night, and I come across Kip and my dream car, the Stingray. Oh, she's a beauty. Kip, tell us a little bit about.
Well, it's a 69 427 with a 4-speed. T-top. T-top, yep. A pretty basic car. It only has, I think, an optional rear end and the big motor, and that's about it for the options. So it's rather odd. Manual brakes, manual steering.
No, I remember stories of this car, like getting into accidents, shattering and exploding. Is that true, what I heard about these particular models, or?
It won't bend, it'll break, yeah. But no, it's a big frame under the car, so they're pretty safe. And there's a cage around the body, so yeah, they'll shatter.
Now, is this an everyday car for you, or like a weekend thing?
No, it's a toy.
Very nice. So I see it's for sale. I have $150 in nickels in my pocket. What will you accept that offer?
You got to get a lot more nickels before we go anywhere with that, all right? Maybe a couple trucks up, all right?
So anything crazy happen in this car? I mean, it's a gorgeous car.
No, nothing crazy. I think it's just a very odd car because it has so little options.
What's the top speed you've done in this car?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Not on camera.
No cops watch our show. No cops watch our show.
Not at all.
Any tickets in this car?
Not that I know of.
Parking, speeding, nothing. She's got a clean bill of health.
Clean bill of health. Clean bill of health. You can get your nickels and buy.
Very good. Very good. Well, Kip, thank you so much for talking to us.
Pleasure.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm here with Mike, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this beauty.
That's a 1960 Chevy Impala. It's all original, 36,000 miles on it. I've had it a long time, since my son was born, 16 years, going on 17 years.
Where did you get this?
New Brunswick, I bought it. The original owner was just parked in a garage, sitting there for years.
Is this the original paint?
Original paint. The only thing on the outside I changed is the tires. That's it.
What's with the antennas?
That was an option back then, the dual antennas. Yep.
Now, what do you got under the hood there?
283.
What's top speed on this pup?
I don't know. I had it around 90 for an old car. It rides real good, yeah.
Nice.
Real good on the highway. Real fun to drive.
Any speeding tickets, crazy stories, wild nights in this thing?
Not really, no. A little older when I got it, so.
Is it for sale?
Oh, no.
Will it ever be for sale?
I doubt it, but everything has a price. But I doubt it.
Well, thank you so much, Mike.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Danny again with Hopewell Cruise Nights, and I'm here with John. He's going to tell us a little bit about this little beauty right here.
It's a 1965 Galaxy 500. I bought it about 4 years ago, and I've done a few things to it. I put wheels and stuff on it. It's got a 390 motor in it, pushing 300 horse, and I plan on really fixing it up. I plan on doing a lot of more work to it.
Where'd you find this?
Actually, Englishtown swap meet.
Lots of good stuff.
Brought it home on a trailer, and I've had it ever since.
Any good stories in this car?
Not really. I only had it 4 years, so.
Is it for sale?
Nah.
Will it ever be?
Never know. The right dollar would take it.
Any trips in this car?
Nah, I've had it up to Somerville a couple times. I've gone to Flemington with it. We've gone to Pennsylvania with it.
What's the what are you topping out at on this thing?
Right, I've had it up as far as 85. And it didn't
I
take
won't.
long to get
I won't tell anybody about that. I noticed your car comes with a small child. Is that stock or is that something you did?
That's something my son did. That's my grandchild.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much, John. Hey guys, Danny here with Chris, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his baby. Please, Chris.
That's a 68 Camaro convertible, GM 502 crate engine motor. Mostly restored, but pretty good condition, a great drive.
What is this, a 4-cylinder?
Big 8, so 500 horsepower.
Did I see this in the Transformer movie, or was that?
Maybe. I think it was a cousin of this one. Yeah.
Now, where did you find this car?
I actually bought it in Lakewood, New Jersey. So, and then it was in pretty good condition when I got it, but I've done, my daughter and I have done some of the work inside.
Now, this looks like a Compare. This engine Compare goes pretty fast. Is that what happened to your hair? Just right into the wind?
Blew it all right off. That's it.
I understand. This is beautiful, though.
Thank you very
Absolutely
much.
gorgeous. Now, did you restore this yourself?
Some of it. We've done change the gas tank and radiator and seats and, all myself. But as I said, it was in pretty good condition when I got it originally. So.
Okay. Now, is this your baby or is this for sale?
Yeah, it's my baby.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Everything's for sale for the right price, though. A lot of fun. Good car.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much,
You're
Chris.
very welcome. Thanks.
Hey guys, it's Danny, and I'm here at Hopewell Cruise Night 2013, and I'm here with my friend Emil, and he's going to tell us about this beautiful car right here. What do we have here, Emil?
What we have here, Danny, is a 1966 Chevrolet Biscayne. I emphasize Biscayne because that's the cheap or the low-grade model.
So this is like a base, cheaper model. Right. It looks anything but cheap, though. How much?
Well, that's because I, for love, blood, and money, have restored it to a level beyond its original self. But one thing about this car in 1966, the 427 motor was an option. You could get top of the line or a cheap car.
That's that thing that looks like a bread machine inside here.
That's this thing, the motor. Okay. And so what a lot of people who are into drag racing did, or a fair amount who could afford a new car back then, they would buy the cheap model because it was presumably the lightest one with the big motor, similar to this. This is made to look like that. This is a clone, this car. It's not an original.
Any stories associated with this? Bank robberies, murders?
No, just scars, calluses, burns, different things.
Now I hear everything's for sale. Is this for sale?
Not now, but then again, who knows?
Well, Emil, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Sure. Have a great night.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, it's Danny with Hopewell Cruise Nights again, and I'm here with Carl and Mark, and they're going to tell us a little bit about this beautiful V8 Ford.
This was my uncle's, and many times he would run to Hopewell from Penn's Neck, and there was one night that it was real foggy, and it was hard to keep it on the road. I wasn't sure where the line was, but we made it.
Did you restore the car, or did it come like this?
All original except for the hand-painted paint job.
How many miles?
Oh, it's over 100.
What's the top speed on this puppy?
Well, now probably 40 or so. You don't want to go above that.
Don't want to go over.
No,
Start shaking after
steering
that.
and all. Yes.
Okay. Any crazy stories in this car? Anything funky happen? Any police chases, bank robberies, etc.?
Nothing like that.
Is it for sale?
No.
It's not for sale. You can't have the car. Well, Carl, Mark, thank you so much for talking with us. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm here with Sean, and this is his Maserati, right?
That's it, brand new Maserati.
Brand new Maserati. Tell us a little bit about it.
This sweet ride right here is a 60 Ford F-250. It's got 25,000 original miles, despite the way it appears. Spent its whole life on a farm in Ohio. I think we dragged it off a farm out here to New Jersey, and we've been driving it ever since. So yeah, the first time it was on the road, last time it was on the road was 1977. Now we started driving it again. So far so good. It made it here. Hopefully it'll make it back to Lambertville.
Very nice. And where did you find this lovely farm animal?
I found this lovely farm animal online. The home of bizarre trucks and vehicles.
And any plans for this?
Yeah, we're gonna go home and then we're gonna drive it again tomorrow, and hopefully it'll start and hopefully it'll stop. That's the game plan. Keep it moving.
Very good, very good. Well, thank you so much,
Right,
Sean.
Thanks
for talking to us.
See you around.
All right. All right. Well, I was walking down the sidewalk, and I came across this great little accessory right here, and I just about came out of my skin, and I said, what is this? And then we found Rita. And Rita, do you want to tell us about this?
Yeah, it's a Nash Metropolitan. Nash and Hudson joined together back in the early 60s to become American Motors. So a lot of people haven't heard of Nash. But this was a kind of car that people, they introduced it so that it was like a car for commuters, like in suburbia back in the 50s.
I love the size. It's perfect. It's like I want to put it in my purse. It's the perfect size. The back seat's either very tiny, you have to be very small, or there is no back seat. What's going on there?
There is a back seat, but when the top is down, the top sort of goes into the back seat, so you don't really see it. And when the top's up, it's not big even then, but yes, you could.
So no top down when your friends are in the back seat, you'll crush them?
No, you couldn't do that.
Any housewife hootenanny going on with this thing?
I wouldn't do any housewife hootenannies, although there is a flying lady on the hood. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did see that beautiful thing. What's going on with that?
That's a hood ornament that was an option that you could have installed by the dealers back then. Okay. And it's called a petty girl. At the time, they had these calendars with these beautiful drawings of these women. They were called petty girls because the artist's name was Petty. And the flying lady was based after that.
Now, Rita, are you in love with this car? Would you ever part with it? Is
Never.
It for sale?
Never. We have two cars like this. We have a yellow one, too. Okay.
So if I offered you $100, you would not sell me this car?
And not if you offered me $100,000. No. Can't go.
Well, that's super sweet. Thank you so much for talking to us, Rita.
Thank you.
This car has been the talk of the town tonight. Everybody's been saying you got to go over and see the Pontiac.
Oh, really?
Tell us a little bit about this.
This is a 1962 Pontiac Catalina. It has an optional tri-power, which is 3 carburetors, 389 engine, 318 horsepower, and it's a 4-speed car from the factory. It's actually been in the area all its life. I'm the 3rd owner.
Now, I heard to ask you about the 8 lug nut wheels. Is that what I'm supposed to ask?
They're a very specific wheel that won't fit anything else. And in 1962, it was a $123 option.
So any crazy stories about this car, or is there a specific reason that you bought this car? Were you just looking at this your whole life?
I fell in love with these cars when I was 17, driving a $95 car. And I thought that someday I should have one.
Someday you're going to kick it up a notch, and it looks like you did.
Yes, it took me 39 years to find the car.
What's the top speed in this that you've done, that you've seen?
Oh, it'll do, with no trouble at all, 135.
And that's usually like on your way to church, you'll do 135.
On my way to church, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
And enjoy the rest of the night.
I certainly
Thank you. Hey guys, it's Danny back with Hopewell Cruise Nights. I'm here with Chris, and we're going back to the future with this fabulous DeLorean. Please tell us a little bit about this beauty.
Well, my father bought it back in the days when they first came out with them. He loved the look of it, and he just knew it was going to be a classic. And when he couldn't drive it anymore, he put it away. And all my life, I'd been saying to him, "I want that car. I am going to have that car." So 15 years ago, got the car from him and started fixing it up, and well, I've been working on it ever since, and it's my baby.
Any crazy stories in this car?
Well, it was the first time I'd ever had an explosive decompression in a car. Yeah, they have a little air locking problem, but easy fix, a little bit of water, and other than it's whistling like a train engine, scaring the heck out of you, but it takes a lick and keeps on ticking, so.
How long does it take you to go back in time?
About, let's see, 2015 is when the next time they come around, so about a year. Yeah.
Is this for sale?
Not currently, but...
Maybe one day.
One day, yeah. It's probably going to have to go to a good home.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for talking with us.
Thank you very much.
We're here with Joel, and he is going to tell us a little bit about this sweet buttery thing over here.
Okay, it's a 66 Corvair Monza, 4-door. 4-doors are rare. They didn't really make a lot of them. It's got a back air-cooled engine, 6-cylinder, automatic transmission, no parking gear. You have to actually use the parking brake when you park it. I got it in 2001. I restored it with help from a couple other people.
Where'd you get this?
I actually bought it off a guy who had a farm in Pennsylvania found it. It was close enough. It was in my price range, so I brought it home, and took us almost 5 years to put it together.
Original color or no?
Now, the original color was blue, but I like the yellow better, so I just decided it's my car. I'll do what I want.
Well, it seems to be raining ashes because this car is so hot it's on fire.
Must be.
Even though it's butter yellow. I mean, let's make an offer here.
No, she's not for sale.
Not for sale.
Not for sale.
Nothing.
Nope.
Oh, man. Not even if we paid you nickels.
No, I'm going to keep this and pass it down, and somebody else, my kids, will
Very
enjoy
nice.
it.
They'll
hopefully.
enjoy it. Very cool. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Joel,
yeah.
for telling us a little bit about this
Thank
thing.
you.
Have a great night. Hey guys, Danny here, and I'm with Sir Jeffrey from the Mustang Clan. He's going to tell us a little bit about this sweet number. What's going on here, Jeff?
It's an 85 Mustang GT. It's been in my hands probably for about 25 years now. It's got about 385 horsepower. It used to be raced up in Lime Rock, New York, and I bought it as a showroom stocker. Redid the whole car, and here it is at a cruise night.
I took a little peek inside. There's like harnesses on a roll cage. So this is like a family sedan, right?
Absolutely, take the family out for ice cream with this. It's definitely the way to go. You can throw whoever you want in the back. They're probably not going to be too comfortable, but
Do a couple burnouts.
yeah, definitely. That's the fun part when you're leaving for ice cream. Get it all over you.
So tell me top speed that you've gone.
That I've gone in this car 140.
Oh, mamma mia. Speeding tickets?
Not with this car per se.
Because you outran the cops. We won't tell them, though.
I just kind of cruise it, I haven't driven it in a long time, but when I do take it out, I don't really go crazy,
You're nice and easy on her now. She's had a tough life.
It's all about the show, not the go, but she will go.
Is this car for sale?
This car is not for sale, but anything has a good price to it.
You love this car.
It's been in my hands for a long time, like I said, so...
Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you so much for talking to us about it. Have a great night.
You too.
Hey guys, I'm here with my friend Jim, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his car. This is a beauty, Jim. What year is this?
It's 1965 Mustang.
My guess was 06, but I could be wrong.
Just a little off.
Just a little off, a few years.
Yep.
So now where'd you get this car?
This car is out of Oregon
And how'd you find it?
on the internet.
Okay.
Typically look for cars to come out of areas that are very dry.
Perfect place for a car, right?
Right.
Keeps the paint nice. Now, Jim, any interesting stories about this? Do you know the history? Anything great? Any bank robberies or shootings out of this car? Anything crazy?
No.
No.
But very original car, so
Okay.
that's pretty amazing. And, with cars, you can really check their history based upon the numbers that are in the car,
Right.
the part numbers and everything else. So I checked that out very thoroughly, and it's very, very original, which is a nice thing.
Very cool.
Most of the people that buy Mustangs trick them out, and I've actually taken this back to what it was.
So no pimp my ride for this
No pimp my ride.
little beauty. Well, thank you so much, Jim. Thanks for talking to us at Hopewell Cruise
Glad
Night.
to do it.
And we hope to see you out here again.
All right.
Have a great night.
Nice meeting you.
Thanks. Hey guys, Danny here with Janice, who's wearing her baby on her shirt like a proud mama. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this Buttercup?
Well, this is a 1954 Buick that my husband completely restored inside and out. It's got original 49,000 miles on it. We take it to various car shows, street fairs.
Very nice, very nice. Any crazy stories, any backseat babies or bank robberies that went on with this?
Well, the strange thing is that this car has a lot of sentimental value to me because I grew up in New Brunswick, and this Tompkins plate is significant of the ice cream parlor that I used to go to when I was a teenager.
Any speeding tickets, any kind of...
Not by me. Uncle Bill drove this back from Flint, Michigan in 1954. So it has original 49,000 miles. And we've put on about 9,000 of that.
Now, is this for sale?
No, it's not for sale. Our grandkids will inherit it.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Janice. All right, guys, I was a couple cars down, and Don's friend flagged me down, and he said, you got to go talk to him about his Carmen Ghia. So tell us a little bit about this car.
Well, it's 1971 Carmen Ghia. I bought it from the original owner, who bought it for his wife in 1971. When she died in 1985, he was very sad. and he left it in his garage until I bought it. And when I bought it, it was full of mold, no dry rot. So everything is original.
The leather looks great. Everything looks really nice.
Yeah, the pleather. It's not leather.
Okay, the pleather looks very nice. I would never know. How much did you buy this for?
I bought it for $8,000.
Is it for sale?
No,
Does anybody else drive this, or is this just you?
just me. I got 2 little girls who sit in the back seat. I had seat belts put in there so they can go, because back then they didn't have seat belts in the back. But my little girls love driving in a little red car.
Now, any interesting stories? Anybody murdered in this car, or bank robbery? Babies born in the back seat?
No, nothing like that. No,
Top speed?
I would say 55.
That's what you do in this top speed 55?
That's all it can do. That's all it can do.
You don't push her. You don't push her. So no offers on this car. You wouldn't accept any offers on this car.
I would say that.
Okay. Okay. So if somebody came up to you with, like, I don't know, $37 and a hamburger, you would consider it?
No.
Okay. Not that face says no. That face says no. He drives a hard bargain. It's a gorgeous car, Don. Thank you so much for talking to us.
You. Hopewell Cruise Night!
All right, guys. Hopewell Cruise Night coming to a close, and I found this sweet guy with this sweet hair, and he's got this sweet ride right behind us here. This is our friend Leo, and he's going to tell us about his Ford.
Well, I'm here with lovely Danielle on this romantic evening with our 1923 Bucket T Roadster. As you can see, an unusual 454 engine in it. Typically the 302s or 350s, but Danielle loves horsepower, and we're going to go for a little scoot after this and maybe a dip in the pool. So we thank Hopewell for having this cruise night, and we look forward to many more.
Thank you so much, Leo. That was beautiful. Is this little number for sale?
Never for sale.
Never for sale.
No.
What if I offered you me?
Then I'd take it because I get to keep you too.
Oh, there you go. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you soon.